Hi, it's Bob from C126parts.com. Here's the infamous wide body that's been sitting in my garage, but today we're going to start to redo the interior. The first thing I recommend anyone does is get themselves a nice clean basket. Make sure there's no holes in the bottom of it, because we're going to put all the parts in there. I've already made a video on how you take this door panel apart. These screws, there's a screw here, one here. These will pop off, but you can watch my other video for that. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking this door panel off, and what we've wanted to do since the beginning was we have a whole new interior for it, custom interior, done in this awesome shade right here. So we're going to be putting that whole thing back together. So I'm going to start with this door. So that's it for now. Here we are. It should have taken about an hour. As you can see, we're done with the door. We got it all switched out. Now I'm going to take these sill panels off. People make the mistake of the sill panel trying to pull it this way. That's going to break it. What you want to do is you want to get in right here. You're going to pry it up a little bit. And then you're just going to kind of work your way down a little bit at a time. And you'll hear the clicks as it's letting go of each one of the holders. You don't want to pull too hard, because then you're going to break it. So all I'm doing is I'm just moving along right here on the inside. And the longer it's been in there, the harder it's going to be to get out. But as I said, if you just do it a little at a time, eventually it pulls out. When it pulls out, you got to make sure you go this way with it to get it out, because it's got these hooks on the side, and that's what break. And what's holding it in are these little clips right here. So we're going to take this piece out, and you'll see that this one's got a little bit longer right here. So you know that this one is for the passenger side, because it's going to fit into the gap. Now what I would do is I was going to clean all this up before installing the other sill panel in the correct color. That's it for now. So now we've got the sill panel on. We're going to replace this later on, but we're going to move to getting these back seats out, and you can see that I've already test fit our new back seats in there. But the whole centerpiece has to go. So first of all, for getting the back seats out, you start with the bottom, and if you move the camera down here, you're going to see the little red tab right there, and you're just going to pull the little red tab over on both sides. There's one on each side, and stand back a second. Let me show you how this goes. And that will allow you to pull up the seat. And as you can see, all the red tabs do is they're just holding the seat in here. Okay. And they hold it onto these balls right here. Alright, so now we're going to take the back part out. The back part is just going to be pushed up, tilt back, and it will come off. Alright, if you just give me a second, I'll roll down this rear window and show you better. So stop. Okay, so now we have the rear seat removed here. So the first thing, and we've just test fitted a lot of this stuff in here, but on Gen 1 cars, you've got the nice center cushion that comes in there. We've got a new piece of this. Now you'll notice in the back, all that was redone in leather, which is nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start by taking this panel right here off. And if I could just have to do that, we're going to undo all these screws right here, and you'll see that they're color coded. They just match. So as long as you get them to match when you put it back together, you'll be fine. Like blue, white, that. So it doesn't matter which one they go in, as long as the color matches on both sides. To get this panel out, you'll see that there's all these with the tabs. Easiest way to do that is get something like this underneath to pop it out, or something with a really big curve to it. With these, the only problem is that they'll break or they'll snap out. Then you got to replace them. So then, and we have another video on this, but I'm going to pull this away to get underneath here, because there's a screw here And then there's another screw underneath here, which, as you can see with this one, it actually has the little cover on it, which is nice. And then I'll be able to pull this whole panel out, and we can replace it with the correct color. We'll also be pulling off the sail panel right here, which usually does not have these screws in it. These screws were put in there to probably because the clips are broken, is my guess. That's it for now.